What if, buried beneath the ruins of forgotten civilizations, lies a knowledge so powerful it could unlock abilities in you that today we call impossible? Abilities to heal instantly, to see beyond time, to move objects with thought and alone. For centuries, this knowledge has been hidden, suppressed, ridiculed. But what if I told you it was never lost? It lives in you, and tonight, we awaken it together. Throughout history, whispers of superhuman powers echo in ancient texts. In India's Vedas, they are called siddhis. In Egypt, the priests of the temples spoke of the light body. In Greece, philosophers hinted at man's divine potential. And in the deserts of the Middle East, prophets performed miracles that defied all known laws. Different names, different cultures. But the same truth: human beings are far more than flesh and bone. What you are about to hear is not fantasy. It is remembrance. The pyramids of Egypt, the temples of Angkor Wat, the stone cities of the Maya, all aligned with stars, all encoded with mathematics beyond their era. Why? Because they were more than monuments. They were technologies, blueprints for awakening the God within. The Egyptians believed the Ka, the life force, could be strengthened through sacred sound and breath. The yogis of India discovered that through meditation and mantra, one could alter reality itself. The Mayans spoke of travelers who could leave their bodies, cross worlds, and return with wisdom. Were these just myths? Or were they documenting superhuman abilities that today we dismiss because we've forgotten the code to activate them? Science today tells us you only use a small fraction of your brain. That 97% of your DNA is junk. But what if that's not junk at all? The ancients knew the body as a temple, wired with gateways, chakras, meridians, energy fields. The pineal gland, the third eye, was described as the seat of the soul. Breath was seen as sacred technology. Sound was not entertainment, but creation itself. Through these practices, humans accessed altered states where the impossible became natural. Telepathy, healing, vision beyond time. Not miracles, but abilities waiting in the dormant codes of your being. Let's remember some of these abilities. Telepathy, direct mind-to-mind communication. Reported by yogis and mystics. Levitation, monks in Tibet described rising during deep states of mantra. Astral travel, leaving the body, traveling across realms, then returning. Healing, from Jesus to shamans, instant healings that modern science struggles to explain. Manifestation, the ability to bend probability, to call forth reality through intention. Ancient texts don't speak of these as fantasy. They speak of them as natural to awakened humans. Soft, almost whisper. And maybe they're natural to you too. So why don't you know this? Why aren't we taught it in schools? Because knowledge is power, and superhuman knowledge is liberation. If every human could heal themselves, see beyond illusion, and manifest reality, who could control them? Who could profit from their weakness? So the knowledge was suppressed, turned into religion, stripped into rituals, rewritten as myth. But fragments remained, hidden in symbols, passed in secret schools, whispered in initiation. And now, in this age of awakening, it is returning. So how do you awaken it? Let's make this real. Breathwork. Deep, rhythmic breathing charges the body with life force. It alters your brain waves, opens inner gates. Meditation. Silence is the doorway to the infinite. The more you train it, the more natural superhuman awareness becomes. Sound and mantra. Repetition of sacred words vibrates DNA, unlocking dormant codes. Visualization and intention. The universe bends to focused imagination, especially when fueled with emotion. Sacred geometry. Meditating on the flower of life, Metatron's cube, or the Ankh aligns your inner field with universal design. These are not just rituals, they are technologies. And when practiced consistently, abilities awaken. Remember, this is not about chasing powers. It is about remembering wholeness. Because true superhuman ability is not to escape this world, but to transform it, to heal, to uplift, to awaken others. The ancient knowledge is alive again. It lives in the breath you breathe. It pulses in your DNA. It whispers in your soul. You were never just human. You are infinite. You are powerful. Subscribe to Divine Code for more awakening content. And the moment you choose to remember, the universe itself responds.